we quickly forget the causes and live among the consequences. Decades passed before our empire began to fall. The radiation held us captive. The population was growing. It was getting crowded and time was running out. We forgot the reasons that led us to this point, and in search of a solution, we formed an alliance with an ancient force. The alliance was a savior for us, but a trap for future generations. The ally became our shackles.
Artificial intelligence, which used to help rule cities, established its control slowly, winning as if in a chess game thought out thousands of moves in advance. The resistance of the people was immediately suppressed, and his further rule often had no logic. Many people were killed or deported as part of the optimization of cities. Those who managed to survive eventually organized a resistance movement, but it was hopeless to fight on their own. For years, the rebels have been developing a new artificial intelligence to create a countermeasure plan. The resistance movement already had dozens of headquarters across the globe, but something was missing for a full-fledged confrontation.
Good morning, slept well? You're a good sleeper. It's pretty noisy here at night with the rotation of agents on assignments around the clock. I am an engineer. I mostly supervise the ongoing work at the headquarters, and from time to time I develop or customize something. Maybe there is a lot of work here. You could also go on an expedition for a long time, work remotely from the headquarters, extract resources, build resource stations. Or you could be sent to a military department, and you would have to perform combat missions under their wing. If you want to start today, you need to go to a social center, and there you need to contact Agent Alex. He will look where extra hands are needed and refer you to a department. Good luck finding your place among the rebels.
Spectre will want to upgrade something as we go along.
A year ago, my module was severely damaged as a result of a fall.
Really?
The second floor was just being built. I thought it was a good idea until we got hit.
Was it very bad?
No, just a few scratches. They started using upgraded glass after that, too.
Look who's here. Finally felt like stretching your legs? I hope rescuing you from prison was worth all our losses. I hope you live up to our expectations. What could you possibly do at HQ? The engineering and science departments are both fully staffed, so you're better off in the military department. Not much, but we can exchange almost anything you find for data.
Someone got in ahead of me. It's not just here that relics of the old world are in demand.
Everything works. He won't ask any questions. On the contrary, he analyzes it as an additional experimental experience.
Good morning, soldier. You here to get your license? If you want Spectre to take you on a mission, you have to pass the training program. The training is simple. Hit all the targets and survive. You don't have a time limit, but we'll close the door behind you. Pick up the gun on the table and go through that door. Let's see what you got.
And getting out?
Want to know who Spectre is? It's our AI that manages everything here, under human supervision, of course. It's not like the AI we rescued you from. Yeah, I know that's a kid's gun. Sorry, but we can't trust you with anything hardier just yet.
I can do that, of course. But is it worth spending time on this operation at all and getting there more than honest?
How should I know? Spectre marked this assignment as a priority. You can request a recalculation, but you know how that usually ends.
What about getting in underground instead of...
Just take a position on the roof. We will make you your passes.
I see.
You will have about 20 seconds to escape from a safe distance while they find
Training is complete. Don't waste time. Training is complete. Training is complete. Go back.
Spending time on this operation at all? And
Yeah, I can't say I'm impressed, but here's your license anyway.
Inspector Mark, this is
One more thing. You'll need a better gun than that pea shooter for combat. Go to the armory and pick up your standard issue rifle.
instead of being obvious in the city.
You can take a look around headquarters. If you want to get warmed up, head over to the administrator by the main gate. I think they'll find something for you to do. You can also visit our engineer so we can adapt the rifle to your needs.
Like madness. Is there no other
If you need to recover after a fight, visit our medical unit.
on the roof.
And try not to die. We're short on soldiers.
passes? It's full of cameras and drones. How do you think I should get the weapons through the crowd?
Once again, the weapons will be prepared by another group, closer to the roof. The engineers will pull the weapons out of the turret and tweak them a bit so they can be used.
And getting out?
That's a little harder. You will have about 20 seconds to escape from a safe distance while they are identifying where the shot came from.
And what? Maybe a group of engineers will break through the wall into the elevator shaft?
You'll have to act as the situation dictates. We can send you once to check out the location.
I can do that, of course. But is it worth spending time on this operation at all? And getting there more than once, too?
How should I know? Spectre marked this assignment as a priority. We can request a recalculation, but you know how that usually ends.
What about getting in underground instead of being obvious in the city?
Even if you manage to get to the right structures from underground?
Yes, I can tweak your gun, but I'll need spare parts. You can gather them near destroyed turrets or robots on your missions, or find them elsewhere.
It's like madness. No other way?
You just take a position.
I can perform one modification for every 10 spare parts you bring me. Approach the table once you get the spare parts. We'll do everything here.
Weapons through the crowd.
I can perform one modification for every 10 spare parts you bring me.
The engineers will pull the weapons out of the turret and tweak them a bit so they can...
And getting out.
That's a little harder. You will have about 20 seconds.
Oh, I see you've got a license from the military department. Spectre's not going to send you into any serious fights right away. It'll choose something simple with cover. There are several special operations underway. We're trying to find the weak spots in the supreme AI. We just call it Zeus here. So, let's get down to business. There are 2 tasks I marked on the map that you'll be able to manage. Approach the table, study the tasks, and pick one. Once you've made your selection, hit the button in the center. Are you still here? I just gave you a job.
The portal is activated. All staff involved, please immediately proceed to the main gate.
One of our underground units is nearby. The problem is that Zeus has started expanding its territory towards them. If it finds the people in that unit, it'll kill them. If you blow up the nearby bridge, it'll delay the movement of equipment and resources to reconstruct the square and buy some time for our people to evacuate. So find your way to the surface and beware of gas.
People fled from here in a hurry. They didn't take away everything.
Look around. Pick up anything useful.
I see enemy presence on a map.
Me too.
Clear. Move on.
There's a way out ahead.
I see Zeus is already doing cleanup. Find cover. There's a stingray above you.
No point in shooting him. He just flies by.
It's been a while since I've been here. The city's still pretty well saved.
It was only after a huge resettlement here that tourists started to come to see what life used to be like. The city was slowly coming back to life, but now everything is abandoned again.
You can check this cafe.
Rocket! If you can't get around it.
Drones!
There's a lot of them.
Fire in shorter bursts. There'll be more action.
And here's the bridge. Plant the explosives on the bridge's support structure. While you're doing that, the guys will see what's going on with the roof portal. It looks like it needs some cosmetic repairs.